It has been a great learning experience to visit US, UK, Europe for business during last 9 years. Recently, I got to travel to China for the first time regarding business. It was not only a great learning experience but was extremely impressive as well. Few months back, I was in Europe for business, and one of my friends asked me to check on the internet about the export volumes of different countries. I was amazed to see that China was on the top spot with $2,100 billion export volume a year. US was ranking on number 2 with $1,600 billion export volume per year. Germany was on number 3 with $1,400 billion per year export volume. And probably Japan was on number 4 with $700 billion per year export volume. Then few days back I saw a WhatsApp video which told that by 2050, 32 years down the road from today, China's export volume per year will be $50,000 billion and US will be almost less than half of this amount by that time. The point to ponder is, how did China transform so massively in last 20 odd years, whereas it was more or less like Pakistan in late 80s or early 90s? I think we should give full credit for this to the Chinese leadership. But how can we stay away from equally applauding the great Chinese nation, the public? During my 4 day stay in China, I found the general public very hardworking, extremely contented and satisfied, and very much helpful to anyone. Whether it is a courier rider going on a motorbike, a rickshaw or taxi driver, a cleaner in a hotel, waitress, someone cleaning road, everyone is fully satisfied and well involved with his work. Though I did not travel to Beijing or Shanghai, which are the main cities of China, because my travel was in Chengdu for my 4 day stay, which is quite in every city of China in comparison to Beijing or Shanghai. But the roads over there and the high rise buildings in Chengdu was no less than what we see in Europe or US or UK. Language barrier is still quite an issue within China, but they have somehow worked it out through the mobile softwares. China got independent, free, few years after Pakistan got independent. And in the early years, for many years, they were fishing in troubled waters. But last 15 or 20 years of their hard work and its results, I mean their performance, have astonished the whole world. Just few days ago, I got a WhatsApp video from my friend which was showing that Chinese president had invited the Russian president. They both were traveling in a bullet train within China, and the train hit 300 kilometers per hour. But the tea within the cups on the table in the train did not move even a millimeter while the bullet train was on this speed of 300 kilometers per hour. On asking by the Russian president, Chinese president gave its credit to the Transport Department of China. We must not forget that leaders are also from us. They are not from Pluto or Mars. Let's try to improve ourselves, and it is not out of question that some 20, 30 years down the road, we shall also be considered a developed country like China or Germany.